Denise Morris here, and let's talk about how we can take PowerPoint multimedia and take a boring presentation and make it more engaging without overwhelming your audience. With this, less really is more. So let's look at 3 top tips on how we can make an engaging presentation using different forms of multimedia. Tip 1 is about 1 media element per side. Here we have an image of a few individuals. They look like they're probably having some type of planning meeting. And then on the right side, we have some different icons that could have something to do with project management or planning. There's a lot going on. So we could just take it and have it as one element. So we could go ahead and just have the picture of the people taking up the entire slide. We could talk about it with our audience. We do not need to read them bullet points. So we could just do it this way. Or we could then reiterate on this slide with the various icons and discuss what each one means. We're also running into an issue here is with the different types of icons. Some are shaded and filled in and others are outlines. So best practice when you're working with icons is that you choose one or the other. So we either would need to choose icons that match these type or icons that match these two. Our second tip is about compressing media files. When you have a picture, if you choose to compress the file, it keeps the size of the file down and it keeps your presentation running smoothly. We can see that with this picture, it has been cropped to this shape. And if I choose the picture format right here and I can choose to crop and I can see all of this part of the picture that's not being utilized. When I compress a picture, it's going to compress the size and it's going to get rid of all of this part that has been cropped. I can choose to apply only to this picture and then I will delete the cropped areas and use the default resolution. So the picture has now been compressed. So now our file will be less. Our PowerPoint presentation will be a smaller size now. Think about that if you have a lot of pictures inside of your presentations. Our third tip is about making it accessible. When you have pictures inside of your presentations, it is always a good idea to add some alternative text to the picture. With my picture selected, under picture format, I can choose alt text. And right here, it is going to create a sentence or two based off the picture. It says, white cake with sprinkles and a candle. That is some nice text for anybody who has accessibility needs when you're looking at a presentation. I can generate the alt text, or I can just make this a decorative image. Things like borders or diagrams that are just there to be decorative and they're not really missing any important information by not knowing its text. I can also use AI, a cake with a lit candle. I can approve this alt text and now it is there whenever someone is looking through this presentation. So there you have it, 3 different tips on how you can use less multimedia inside of your presentations. Keep it simple, keep it intentional and audience friendly, and your media will enhance your message and not distract from it.